Hey guys, I'm Steve Schmidt with Behind the Arrow. This week we're doing a segment on dual perimeter fencing. We read a lot of material this winter about planting soybeans. It's a waste of time unless you fence it in. So we did some research and we kept coming up with ungodly prices on fencing systems and whatnot. And we started doing more research, seeing if we could improvise certain methods. This is one that we basically found all the materials ourselves without buying a kit. They put kits online for Gallagher systems are $1,800 and it'll fence in 3 acres. We thought that was a pretty steep price for something you want your deer to eat. Basically the purpose of this is we're still going to let them eat the food plot obviously, but the early growth stages, you want to have good growth early on so the deer don't kill the product before it even germinates. Or starts growing well. This system, we bought a Parmac Solar Pack 6. It's a solar operated charger. This runs anywhere from $160 to $200. We got it for $170, $175 I think. It's got a rechargeable battery in there and the solar panel. It's all one unit. We did quite a bit of research on different types. Zariba makes one. You can find tons of solar powered devices. You just read the reviews and pick which one you think is the best. We decided this one was good because it had a 2-year warranty and it was pretty reasonably priced. The next thing with the dual perimeter fence, they say you're not trying to stop you are trying to stop them from jumping over the fence, but you're not gonna stop them. You're not gonna stop every deer from getting in here, but what it is, it's a depth perception. The first strand, it's one strand 20 inches off the ground and it's 1/2 inch poly tape, and then the deer sees 2 other strands behind it that are between 30 and 36 inches away, and you kind of want the first strand, like when they're walking, their nose, that's their sense, so they'll get close to it and it's charged and they'll touch it and that'll keep them from going in the plot. And another thing is they see that second layer of fence and they don't think they can get from here to there, and then when they inch in they get zapped again. It's a pretty genius idea because you'd have to build an enormous height fence to really keep them from jumping in. And we've already set up cameras on the perimeter of this plot, and we've had a few inside, but we've had more on camera walking around the perimeter of it. And in the early stages, after the first week, we came and checked, and there was a lot of tracks where you could see the deer come up to the fence, and then there's scuff marks where they must have got zapped, and it deterred them from going inside. But like I said, 2 rows. You can find all these supplies at Tractor Supply, online. That's where we mostly did all our research. The metal T-posts we use for strengthening the corners. So when you pound your corners in first, and we ended up buying 20 T-posts I think, and do your corners and then just kind of fill in the gaps just to strengthen it up. And then these white plastic step-in posts are pretty easy when the ground's tilled up. Pretty easy to step in. Even in virgin ground, it's easy to push in. And mainly all they do is hold it up so there's no sags in the fence. And we got them pretty cheap this year. They were on sale at Tractor Supply, and we bought a bunch of them for $1 a piece. So, and they range from anywhere from $1 to $2. You just got to find the right deals. But and then there's all the connections. You need your line from your positive to your fence, and then jumper wires from whatever fence you want to charge to the next fence. You know what I mean? So it's one closed loop. And then you need to run ground rods. This system recommended that you run 3 ground rods. So we have 3 ground rods run here, run to the negative on the charger, and it's pretty self-explanatory. They give you a booklet on how to set everything up. And then for the metal T-posts, you just buy the insulators to run the ropes through, so it's not grounding the circuit out. And it's pretty easy to put up. And don't let these big companies sucker you into spending a lot of money. Not that their systems aren't successful, because they are, and a lot of these systems were designed by these big companies, but you can definitely find them a lot cheaper, and theirs may work better than ours, but we just, dollars and cents, we couldn't justify spending that much money. If you guys have any questions, feel free to message me or Ben, or make a comment if you want a detailed list of what we had into it and where you can find it. Feel free. Any information you guys have, don't hesitate to comment or post a video of what you guys have done to deter deer from getting in one of your food plots. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for more.